I have 5 items sitting in my recycling bin right now, and I'm gonna show you exactly what I turned them into, including something that I thought would be an absolute disaster, but it turned into my favorite craft this week. I'm gonna get to that one in the middle of this video. So here's the deal. Everything in this video hardly cost me anything. It's all made with recycled materials, plus craft items that you probably have on hand, like Mod Podge, paper napkins, acrylic paint, and a hot glue gun. First up, we are going to start with a magazine or a book organizer. This one you can make out of a Costco size cereal box. So I'm using this giant Rice Krispie box. And the first thing you're going to do is cut it down to size. So I simply cut the top of this off, cut the 2 sides down at an angle from the top to about halfway down the box, and then cut the front straight across. You want to create a magazine holder shape. Next, I had this wrapping paper on hand, and I'm using some Mod Podge. I'm covering the box with the Mod Podge and wrapping the wrapping paper around it. You want to do the back, sides, and front, and then just make sure that you cut enough wrapping paper to fold along the top, sides, and bottom. Once you're finished applying it all the way around the box, you can fold over any of the excess, add some Mod Podge, and apply it on the inside. You could even add some paint, trim, or paper on the inside, but since I'm using some large size books in here, I don't think that I need to do that with this one. This is the perfect way to store books on your desk. I'm using it down here on our homework desk, and you can use any sort of paper to match your decor. This one is so easy and it hardly costs anything to make. I'm gonna give this one a 9 out of 10. All right, let's talk about these jar lids. I collect a whole lot of jar lids. I especially love these Bon Mama Jam because they have this really cute gingham red pattern. I thought it would be fun to create some coasters from these. So all I did for this easy DIY was I took some acrylic paint and a small brush from the dollar store. I'm gonna make some flower petal shapes with some white acrylic paint on the darker squares on the gingham pattern of each of these lids. Then I'm taking some yellow paint and adding a little dot in the center for the center of each flower. And really you could do any sort of pattern that you wish on top of these jars. I just love using the gingham pattern as a base. Once you're finished the flower pattern and all of the acrylic paint is dry, you can apply a coat of Mod Podge on top of the coasters to seal them off. I recommend using either a dishwasher safe Mod Podge or I like the outdoor Mod Podge as well. It seems to last a long time if you hand wash the coasters. And now you have the cutest coasters for your summer picnic, your summer tablescape. They're the perfect size for a regular tumbler. These would also make a really cute gift. A picnic themed gift would be adorable with these added inside. I'm gonna give these ones a 9 out of 10 as well because they are super easy and I love how they turned out. Okay, I'm gonna stop right here because this next one has been on my mind all week and I could not wait to share it with you. I looked at this egg carton. I had zero confidence in this idea, but I wanted to try it to see how it turned out. And I think this is actually the most beautiful thing in this video. We're gonna turn this egg carton into some floral string lights. These would be so cute for a birthday party or just for some spring decor around the house. I'm starting by cutting this egg carton into the individual cups first. And then I'm gonna cut each cup into a flower shape. So all I'm doing is cutting 5 slits around the outside of the cup and then rounding off each petal. So I have 5 petals per cup. Next, I'm mixing up some acrylic paint with some water. I wanted to make these a nice lavender purple color. So I'm mixing up some pink and blue paint and adding some water. I want more of a watercolor effect for these, not that opaque look. Then I'm simply taking this purple watercolor type paint that I made and applying it with a brush on the flower shapes. I made 10 of the flowers. Once this is dry, I'm taking some yellow acrylic paint and just adding a small dot in the center of each flower. This is gonna help make my lights look more realistic. Then I'm taking this Dollar Tree LED light string. And this has 12 lights, so it's perfect for these 10 flowers. I'm gonna have 1 extra light at each end. Now that my flowers are dry and I love how this color turned out, I'm simply poking a hole in the center of each flower with this Cricut tool I had. You can use any sharp tool to make the hole in the center. Then I'm bending the LED light string at each light, poking 1 light through each of these flower shapes, and bending it so it stays on. I'm doing it with all 10 of these flower shapes. And look how gorgeous this looks when the lights are on. I was totally surprised with how this turned out. I'm gonna add it here to my mantle, and I actually think I wanna make a second one of these to add to the other side. It just looks so pretty. I thought this would kind of look like a kindergarten craft, and I was pleasantly surprised with how this turned out. This one I am definitely gonna rate 10 out of 10. It surprised me in the best way possible, and I'm gonna make a few more of these for my house. Tin cans. I genuinely cannot believe that I used to throw these out all the time. You can make so many fantastic containers out of these. Simply take a tin can, make sure it's nice and clean, make sure there's no sharp edges on the inside. Then you're going to paint it white. Again, I'm just using acrylic paint from the dollar store that I had on hand. Let that dry completely, and now take a paper napkin. I found this one at Dollarama, but I will link my favorite paper napkins from Amazon down in that description box below. You want to only use the patterned ply of your paper napkin, so remove all the other plies. This napkin had 3 layers, so I'm removing 2 of the 3. Then you're going to cut the napkin to size so it fits all the way around your tin can. Then we're taking Mod Podge yet again and applying it to the entire outside of that can, and then rolling the tin can on the paper napkin to have it completely covered. You want to also add some Mod Podge to the top inside edge and the bottom edge, and gently fold that napkin around the top and bottom. Once you have that all applied, you can just simply trim off any of the excess napkin with some scissors. Then take another layer of Mod Podge and apply it to the outside of the napkin with a brush. Make sure you let that dry, and now you have the most beautiful vase that you can use for flowers. It's lilac season here, so I'm adding these beautiful lilacs from my yard. I love how they match the purple on this jar, and placing them on my kitchen counter. I'm gonna rate this one a 10 out of 10. Such an easy craft. This would also be a fun craft to do with your kids. Now let's talk about jars. I love to use jars for cups, for all sorts of crafts. I had this giant pickle jar that I had from Costco, but you can use a smaller jar for this idea as well. Just make sure your jar is nice and clean and does not smell like pickles anymore. And then you're going to open it up and place some moss inside. I found this reindeer moss from Dollar Tree. Next, you can add a variety of either faux florals from places like the dollar store or dried flowers. I'm gonna add some dried baby's breath in here, some faux little roses, and some little dried star flowers. You want to create a really organic looking naturescape in here. And then I'm again using that Dollar Tree strand of LED lights. I like that it's just a small strand of light, so it's perfect for a jar craft like this. And I'm gonna glue the battery pack onto the inside top of the lid. Then I'm winding that strand of LED lights on the inside of this naturescape. If you have a lid like mine that had the expiry date on it, you could paint it. You could paint it in a metallic. I'm just going to paint mine over with a white acrylic paint. And once that is dry, you can use this little jar lantern outside on a beautiful tablescape. You could use it inside like I'm doing here in my breakfast nook. I'm gonna place this tray on my table. Then I'm adding my absolute favorite candle holders and faux taper candles. I'm adding this beautiful nature-inspired jar lantern and another little dried floral arrangement. This one turned out so magical, and I love that you could place really anything inside to match your decor, or you could swap this out seasonally. Imagine putting some pine greenery in here, some pine cones. It could look absolutely amazing. This one I am going to rate a 9 out of 10. Totally fabulous, easy to do, and it turned out so beautiful. Let me know down in those comments below which of these upcycling DIYs was your favorite. I have to say, again, mine is that egg carton floral light garland. I think it looks so cute here on my mantle. And the biggest thing that I hope that you take away from this video is that to have a beautiful home, you don't have to decorate it with the most expensive things. You can use some creativity, some dollar store products, and even products from your recycling bin to make a unique and cozy home. And if you liked this video, I'm gonna leave another video for you to watch next right here. I am taking thrift store items and making some beautiful home decor. I'll see you in that one.